They gave it a try and they had a lot of fun. So they wanted to check it out.
That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
I know, isn't that funny? You see something, you try your hand at it, and then you're like, oh, that was kind of fun. I think I want to do it again.
And then you're like, wow, I wish I did a little bit better. I wish I prepared a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh, I actually could make it to round 2. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I think you're going to appreciate this fun fact as a percussion player as
All right,
well.
shoot.
But he plays percussion in a brass band.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of exciting? He
can-
sometimes plays the trumpet too.
You can play with Logan, who's also
Oh,
a trumpeter.
Oh my god, they could do like a little trumpet solo.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. He is supposedly cracked at rhythm games too.
Yeah.
My personal favorite rhythm game is Rhythm Heaven. I need them to bring that back for the Switch yesterday.
Yeah.
That is so much fun. But honestly, they seem like a rhythm. I mean, they have what? They have their percussion. They're in a band, rhythm games. I think they just really adore music, honestly.
I mean, you should.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, do you think they're gonna pick Music Park?
Well, I see some electric drums up there.
Oh,
You wanna
true,
get more,
true. We'll have to
yeah.
see if that's him.
Different type. We'll see. They got the chibi me's.
Oh, someone in the chat says KingOfLies plays percussion as well.
I mean, this is just the this is the
This
music.
is the
Wait,
music
speaking
room.
of devil, I think it picked electric drum.
Yeah, it did. Let's
I
go.
think I get some music park in here also.
Yeah, come on, guys. We gotta fit the theme.
All right, time to put some faces to characters.
So we have
KingOfLies still on Mario. I think Mario Bike.
oh
is
yeah.
the main. Yep.
Let's go! Look, and we have such a wide array of characters again this time around. I love seeing it. We have a Tanuki Mario, we have a Birdo, a Daisy. There's a Princess Peach. There are quite a few Yoshis, but that's okay. They're all different colors.
Because everybody, I mean, this is round 1. Almost all of them are just like on the meta combinations now.
I know. This is gonna be another tough match.
I mean, there's one person using Slicks. I believe that's Owen, but they're still on Yoshi.
Yeah, yeah.
Yoshi really is the best character to be, like, you know, game defining.
Oh,
Team
no.
Devil getting pushed off there, but
It's okay.
yep, Yoshi is on the board.
So we have, this is our second round of qualifiers, correct?
Yep.
So this is going to be another 6-race match. Top 6 are going to be moving on to qualifiers. Qualifiers will have 8 races in it. So we have Castillo up in first. Let's go. That's my go. He's that Connecticut player that's been playing a lot of those Eastside Games tournaments. So he's gotten first before. We'll see if he can hold it out in these qualifiers as well. We have LemonE in second, taking it often to take the slower path.
Well, makes Jeffdaboss take the red also right there.
Wow. Using the
I don't hate the decision because you don't always have to be in first at any time. You can avoid potential backs, some trails, maybe even get a mushroom. And as you see, a blue shell's in play right now, and that's going to be something that he's not getting hit by. But KingOfLies, pretty close up here. He's going to have to watch out of the cuts. Barely seems to get out of there. And LemonE is still up there with a red as well.
See if they can take out. I think I saw. Was it KingOfLies in first? Yep.
Yeah, I see a lot of
They put him
shrooms in
out.
play right now also. LemonE
Wow. Double
in a really
reds
good
at
spot.
first. Do you go for a move or do you hold on to this?
I mean, I have more information than he does, seeing all the different people, so I don't
Yeah.
want to give suggestions, but it can vary depending on who's where, who has what items. Because at the end of the day, there is a mushroom cut that kind of defines this track in a lot of ways.
Yep, and we see BlobRoss in third place.
Another blue
Probably
shell is
going
out.
To take it.
I think this might reach. It's going to be really close.
Oh my god.
It
this
is. Can
crazy.
Castillo take over? It's... Oh!
I
KingOfLies
thought the
actually
greens
pulls
were
in.
going to land on Castillo there at the line, but he was able to narrowly avoid it.
I thought we were going to get the black Yoshi top 2, but it seems like KingOfLies snuck in there with a tighter cut at the end. But it's still BlobRoss avoiding any potential damage and still getting that third.
Oh yeah. Get the standings up here. Let's see.
I liked what I saw from LemonE that race, actually. Just kind of waiting in seconds for most of it. Made his move, or made the move, and just had the blue shell at the end.
Yeah.
Another one, and
Was our last qualifier 11 players? This one is 12.
it might have been. Some people don't quite get there, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's round 1, right? So.
Yeah. You'll see that a lot, especially in these qualifiers. I think that first match had 11. This one has 12, but as we progress into quarters, semis, and finals, we're going to start seeing these lobbies stay full, which is great.
They didn't listen to us. I don't see any music parks.
No, I don't think so. I don't
tough,
see it
man.
either. I do see a baby park on the board. Someone's being
no.
a little frisky. I don't know who that is.
Well, they have one of the 3
Chibi
amigos, in a sense.
Oh, we haven't seen a lot of Sydney Sprint. I kind of like this
Yeah,
track.
Sydney Sprint has kind of fallen out of touch in recent years, but I think everybody still kind of likes it at the end of the day.
I mean, the music goes hard. The music is good in this track.
Music's good on a lot of tracks, though.
Yeah, this one's like top tier. I think it's S tier music.
You think so? I know we did the
Absolutely.
tier list a little bit back, but
We did. I think we put it in S.
yeah, I don't think that Riptide cares about our opinions.
No, they
so we'll commentate the race. Pretty good start from BlobRoss, actually going a little wide on this turn, but had a really good alignment to start. But it looks like it's going to be Castillo holding on to first ultimately. May have lost it for just a split second, but going for the double and Anomaly looks like going to lead right in.
He trails out Castillo. That's what you have to be careful of on that first turn especially. Everybody drafts. And if you're in first place, just anticipate getting drafted off of.
Oh my god, that immediately sniped by the green. Might have been KingOfLies right there.
Yeah.
Good stuff from Anomaly right there, though, who had a really good start. Snaking quite a bit, but that's kind of what you expect to see from a Scooty player right there. So it seems like they are probably set up decently well. We'll have to see if they'll be able to survive in first after the upcoming shortcut. Don't see a ton of shrooms in play, so we will see if it remains that way.
Yeah, LemonE burned their shroom right before that item box set.
It's the mission correct, I think.
Opted to chain into the set rather than take the cut here, but they're still in third place, so that's okay. We'll see if Castillo goes for a snipe or anything up here. They are trailing, so you have to be careful.
KingOfLies actually in first right now. Pretty solid bike track. Not the best, but more than workable, I would say. So it's going to be difficult to get him out, but LemonE, again, just...
I think he got nailed by that Grove Green.
Yeah, it was in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Oh, and
no!
that... Oh, just fall off.
He's just taking
fall off.
the scenic route. It's okay, he's taking in the view.
Right there. Real World City.
That's so sad.
I think I actually would have just drove off the track at that point. If you missed the smart steering window,
To
you
lose
just fall
the
off.
coins, though, is it worth it? Especially when you're that far back now?
Well, braking is really bad for that long and off-road, too.
That's true, that's true.
This is a very hectic mid-pack. Fire's coming back. Fire's coming forward.
Oh my god, there's stars, there's blues, there's fire, there's everything.
Yeah, blue is coming out for KingOfLies, and it looks like Castillo, I want to say. If it's not BlobRoss.
It's Castillo.
Has a chance to maybe do something here. He's going to have to watch out.
Oh, was trying to go for the trail.
And this,
This is actually a really good setup for him.
I mean,
in
this
first place.
This item might be set and forget. I don't know if it's worth getting rid of right now. We'll see.
I think he's going to
get rid of it.
Yeah.
He's got to watch out for the red, but it seems that it's not going to come
That
out.
was risky. That was really risky because I didn't see him using his rear view a lot to see if he could see what was in.
Well, Castillo knew the red was there because he had to get by it at that one point also. But regardless, it is a 30-point start for him.
Maybe Castillo anticipated that KingOfLies was going to hold on to it for protection, so he didn't think he was going to throw it, which is why he thought it would be safe to take that cut.
Yeah, I guess it would have been possible for KingOfLies to pull a mushroom at the end there also. But
Yeah. Wow, that was impressive.
again, you don't have to always get first in the first round. Just got to ensure that you're doing well enough. But 30 points is also a good way to ensure that. So, good start for Castillo.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, let's see what we have on the board here.
I see Dry Desert, I see Donut Plains, I see MC3 Gorge, MC3 again.
Oh, is that Riverside?
That is Riverside. This is a very bag slanted track selection if I've ever seen
This looks
one.
very loungy to me, I'm not gonna lie. Track
Kinda.
I don't know.
No Excite Bike though.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. I don't think a lot of these players are gonna be picking Excite Bike. I've yet to see it on the board, actually.
Yeah, Excite Bike Arena definitely more popular overseas than it is in America.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it, but
Let's keep it that way.
hey, if somebody likes Excite Bike Arena here,
They can like it.
I want them to pick it. I just don't want them to pick it because they felt like it was some kind of etiquette thing.
Pick your favorite track. Honestly, I get flamed for liking Sky High Sunday all the time, so it's okay. Do what makes you happy.
So I think BlobRoss and Gameliking might actually be the tie for 6th right now. I'm not actually. I think it might be Winata.
Okay.
But those are perhaps the players to look out for. Gameliking still has Gizmo as the name on in game right now, so I have to watch out for that. But
Yeah.
definitely worth noting.
was noticing that Castillo had to take some wider lines because he did have a pretty intense coin advantage. Was about to hit some trails, but we'll see if Winata takes the cut over here. Unfortunately, does fail it. But
Might
they
have been a
some
little bit
strings to
wide
recover.
there.
Yeah, so
It's not the end of the world here. LemonE has been so impressive so far.
I know. They've been like consistently in the top, chaining through the double item box set there. See if they can get anything.
Going aggro from
Wow,
Anomaly right now.
going for the snipe.
That was still
I
potentially
thought that was
a
about
play.
to hit them.
See how Castillo does. Got some solid items back here. The lead is massive right now, and that's changing a lot.
Yeah, there's a huge gap between
So
like top two.
LemonE is okay. Not taking the blue. It was oh my god, barely got out
really
of that.
close.
Yeah, Anomaly took the cut right there, but the blue is out. Perhaps thinking that it was going to lock on to LemonE. It did not though.
Oh no, LemonE's protection just got ghosted.
Castillo is
Castillo
lurking,
yeah.
lurking dangerously. If he can get a good cut right here. This
Oh
is.
god, that's terrifying.
Well, if you're Castillo, you just got to recognize what's important here.
That was really smart avoidance there by Castillo.
Yeah, it didn't have to burn that item too, which is really good because if he's wanted to. Oh, watch out. Oh,
buddy,
you just go around.
that.
Oh no.
That's so sad. I didn't think the blue took it that tight.
Oh my gosh, that was a trail opportunity.
Oh, Castillo, no.
Having a rough ending. Still up front. A lot of people are trapped in the back. It is 5th.
Wow.
But it is going to be LemonE holding on.
I hate that for him. That's so sad.
Look, I like Castillo. I'm not feeling too bad. He's still at room MVP
Yeah, he's
by
still,
7.
yeah, he's still killing it. Let's take a look at the standings here.
That was like one of those instances where just missing the super bounce caused everything to happen there. Because
He could have taken the cut.
well,
and then,
he drifted off of, like one of the last mushrooms and had like that weird landing where it's like, oh, I might be too wide to go for the cut right here, so I'm gonna go around and take the safer cuts. But then the blue got in the way also because of that. So
yeah.
You want to do a little bit of a standing update? Go ahead.
Yeah. So we have Castillo in first, LemonE in second, tied with KingOfLies for second place. There's a 1 point difference between second and third with LoganMK in
And then it
fourth
gets
place
close.
right now. Then it jumps down to
10 points later.
Yeah, 10-point difference between fourth and fifth. Up with Jeffdaboss with 20 points, BlobRoss with 19, Gizmo with 18.
Not Gizmo, but Gameliking.
Gameliking?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't change his name.
And
Yeah,
Anomaly
that's
still sitting right there.
Okay,
Kind of laughing at 5-6 right now. We got Jeffdaboss, BlobRoss. Got a little rhyming action there. I like both of their names.
I love it. Jeffdaboss and BlobRoss.
Yeah.
So we're going to need to see some work put in by players like Anomaly, Winata, Gizmo, so that way they can, or not Gizmo, sorry, Gameliking, so that way they can get into these top 6 spots since only top 6 move on. It's pretty secure for now for Castillo, LemonE, and KingOfLies, and LoganMK. So we'll see if anything changes after this race. This is race 4? I think?
Yeah, because Castillo was on perfect pace before that ending.
Yep. Ooh, Anomaly getting bumped off during that cut there.
Yeah, Anomaly was up front a lot in that last race also. It's just a matter of converting it into strong finishes on lap 3 right here.
Yeah, and Anomaly is one of those players that does need a really good race in order to move on, so...
Are we going to activate this plant?
Yep.
It's coming out, but the alignment is not pure right now.
Yeah, this is a really tough place to use your plant on because it's so curvy.
Yeah, it kind of forces you into the brake button right there, but the
It
plant's
does.
also boosting you at the same time, so it's like an awkward mix of what's going on.
Just, you know, a little bit of chaos. That would have been a smart
The
steering
wall
moment right
saves,
there.
but
Yeah.
also does not at the same time. It's another smart steering moment, I would say.
Yeah. We have a Ghost in second
Yeah,
place.
Logan is accrued to quite a big lead right now, and really in dominant position to take this one home and be in an even safer spot right now.
Yeah,
Anomaly is also in a really good spot too, but we'll see if Owen has anything to say about it right now. Still has a rotating red, but there also is a Ghost in play, and a Ghost lands on Winata.
Yeah, especially with LoganMK being so far up, you're gonna start to see some insane item pulls here, even in these top spots.
Yeah.
I'd be chaining as much as possible to get some stronger items, possibly a dodge, a shock that could be in play. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but we are on lap 3, so if it is coming, it's gonna be coming soon.
So Logan's gonna probably tank this blue. Anomaly
And just be
really
okay.
needs to
I
convert
think he
this.
switched his
to-
horn. Yeah, he held that horn for like a whole lap. and a half.
Jeffdaboss is in third. He has shrooms. Castillo does as well. Jeffdaboss big race to solidify that top 5 positioning.
Yeah. Yep.
And all the other players up in the top 4 were people ahead of him in the standings already. So that's going to create a little bit more of a gap right now. And this race for 6th between Gameliking and BlobRoss getting a little tight.
Yeah, I mean, there is a 2-way tie for 6th place right now between Gameliking and BlobRoss, so...
And again, one of the storylines I'm noticing is Anomaly is just repeatedly up there, but it's just the lap 3s right now.
It's looking a little scary for Anomaly right now. There's a 5-point difference between 6th place for Anomaly, so they're going to, again, have to get a really good race in order to secure one of those top 6 spots to move on to quarterfinals. It's crazy to think that this is just qualifiers,
Yeah.
and it's this tough.
See some Jeff fans in the chat right now talking about the clutchness.
Karting and clutch, let's go.
Oh, there's the Bowser's Castle pick I predicted earlier. Finally coming to fruition.
Was that what you were predicting for the one?
Yeah, the random.
But this wasn't a random, right?
It wasn't.
Okay, this is calculated. We'll
Yeah,
see.
it's just actually picked, so. Excited to see this one. I like this one. I think it's almost under the radar at this point.
Bowser's Castle? I don't really see it a lot, honestly, in like competitive matches. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, it has all the makings of one of the kind of classic 3D Bowser's Castle maps, but just does not seem to kind of garner that reputation. It might just be because there's so many courses in this game that sticks out a little bit less than, you know, like Mario Kart Wii having 3 of them and roster 32.
I mean, there's like hardly any Bowser's Castles in this game regardless, so like...
Hey, shout out to BC3. We got some
I
good
know.
races on it so far today.
I know, and we're seeing that a lot actually, but you would think that Bowser's Castle would be more popular because there's not a lot of them.
I can see it, yeah.
LemonE probably going to take the cut over here, and then I get that trail out immediately. There it is. Yep, trailing out KingOfLies, securing a first place spot by lap 2.
That's a tough one to pull off. If you're a little bit slower, like, you are just at mercy of KingOfLies. So that's where the speed element of this game really comes into question, because, you know, sometimes the lines are, like, it's not represented in how far ahead you are. It's just, can you get that trail off in time?
Yeah, we'll see if there's some plays here with the fire. I don't know. Oh, they're opting to back. I guess LemonE is just a little too far away.
Well,
to try
Castillo
and take a hit.
also was right next to him after hitting the fire there to begin with. BlobRoss getting hit right there. I mean, this is another race that is just going to have to go Anomaly's way, but we'll see if he can hold on. He's up there again.
I know.
It has a mushroom to take the cut also, and some defense to boot right now.
You can do an Anomaly, just hold
He's going to grow before LemonE,
just
but
one more lap.
the space right here is kind of concerning.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends what LemonE pulls right now.
No, hitting the laser beam.
Still has a little bit of an upper leg on the rest of the pack right now, but I'd be playing probably
That
safer
was an
at this
interesting
point.
snipe right there. I saw the vision.
You have to watch out on what's behind you too. Castillo also passing now, but like these are not the players that Anomaly needs to pass right now. It is BlobRoss, who's also, I think, lurking right behind her. So we'll see how they approach the end of this race. There is another blue out for LemonE. Mr. Old School's up here as well.
Going for the double, taking it from BlobRoss. BlobRoss is a player that is tied right now for 6th place, so he's going to have to gain some spots here to maintain that spot.
Oh, and this is close at the end. It looks like Anomaly's going to hold on to 5th right here. Gameliking, I believe, and potentially 10th, maybe 9th. And it's just going to be a little bit closer for this race for 6th.
Wow. Dude, Wanada jumped up.
Yeah, and Jeffdaboss is also not pulled away entirely yet.
Wow, Wanada jumped up to 6th place.
So what I'm seeing right now is there are 2 spots that are kind of up in the air, and it looks like we have about 5 players that are really looking like they have a good shot at it. So again,
It's so tight. It's very tight right now. We have Jeffdaboss in 5th place with 35 points. Wanada and BlobRoss are tied in 6th place with 32 points. And then Gameliking with 30 points in 8th. It's not completely out of the picture for Anomaly. There was a few driving mistakes there, just hitting the laser beam, hitting the fireball. If they were able to avoid that, I think they could have stayed in the top.
yeah, that's the thing about like tournament nerves and stuff like that. I'm sure it's not something that happens frequently when playing Bowser's Castle.
Yeah.
But when you have like all these players like right next to you and you're already kind of worried about potentially getting trailed by LemonE, it's like it can be hard to think about some of the course obstacles at times also. But anyway, we're going into a final race. 2 spots, 5 people that are vying for them.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be insane. This is my personal favorite version of the Animal Crossing because there are 4 variants. I think this one is just so pretty and relaxing. I love the sunset vibe. There's not a lot of like chaos. There's not ramps. There's not slipperiness from the
nice
winter
soothing
version.
orange color.
Yeah. Point that out.
Orange is my favorite color.
It is, it is. Who do we have here? Winata in 7th place. That's, again, one of those players that needs a really good race to keep their 6th place spot.
Can he complete the comeback is the question right now. We know that this course, it's runnable, it's baggable also.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a matter of who plays their cards right here. You don't need perfection.
Yeah.
But you need to ensure that you're beating out all your rivals. And for those in 8th or 9th, you need to really beat out the rivals.
Or at least make sure that you get an item that is going to get you through the cut at the end. Did you see that bomb just fall off the edge of white?
It's going to be a little bit of an uphill climb for Winata.
Oh, that sucks because the item boxes are up in the
Gotta
air,
get
so
rid
we
of that
can't even
bomb.
chain. There's fire everywhere. This mid pack is insane right now.
BlobRoss going down right there, holding on with Winata to that last spot right now. I mean, there are opportunities right there for people to potentially steal these spots if they want them. But it looks like a lot of the players that are also needing to pass them are in the back right now. It might come down to whoever can dodge.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, the pack is pretty spread out. There is potential for shock in lap 3 here.
BlobRoss is in control. Not a ton of coins right now. Has some items. Winata's got to find a way to have a clean finish right here. Blue is out. Oh
wow.
my god.
Thought that was going to clip him, dude.
Gameliking is right next to them. 2 points down. BlobRoss does have the shrooms.
LemonE was able to dodge that red going into. Oh my god.
Swerving through. BlobRoss is through. Who is the final spot? It might be Winata. I think Gameliking got hit at the end. It should. Wait. It is Jeffdaboss.
Oh wow.
Did a little bit of a fake out there. My apologies. It was BlobRoss actually jumping into 5th with the ending right there, and so close for Winata.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Not quite
Jeffdaboss fans in the chat, so they're kind of popping off right now.
Hanging on.
Yeah.
I almost forgot a little about Jeff in the shuffle there because he was the one that had the big advantage right there of anybody.
I think Castillo stayed in the front quite a bit, but BlobRoss was making his way back up there. He was able to secure his quarterfinal spot, but very unfortunate for Winata, who didn't make it by 2 points.
Yeah.
So sad. Very sad. But congratulations to Castillo, LoganMK, KingOfLies, LemonE, BlobRoss, Jeffdaboss for moving on. Thank you so much for playing Winata, Gameliking, Anomaly, Owen, Mr. Old School, and Vexo. Yeah. So.
All right.
We're going to
break in just a second.